All right, welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm David.
And I'm Gary.
And today we're going to talk about the January 6th celebration event at Bedminster Golf Course. Gary, will you be attending the pay-per-view for this?
I have to see if I can get plane tickets, I suppose. I think I'm going to be busy at work. Very, very busy. No, I'm the same.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Let's see. I'm trying to get the name of this actual event here. It's the Stand in the Gap Foundation will be hosting the event dubbed the J6 Awards Gala. Spoiler alert, Best Dressed is going to go to the QAnon Shaman. Duh.
What's the name of this organization?
Just hang on. I have to pull up this window. The Stand in the Gap Foundation.
Stand in the Gap. Mind the Gap Foundation.
Mind the Gap Foundation. Right. We haven't done any research, and Lord knows who the Stand in the Gap Foundation is linked to. So questions we want to ask. First off, we'll look at the energy around this event. Then we're going to, okay, what's it like if Trump shows up? What's it like if Trump doesn't show up? And will the money raised for this, which is $1,500 for a general admission ticket and like $50,000 if you want to reserve a table of 12.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Where's the money? Will the defendant see an ounce of this money, or is it just going to be another giant grift?
Well, it's nice that they're offering a quantity discount if you're buying a table of 12.
But you're not really getting a quantity discount because at $1,500 for a table. Well, I guess you are because it's only $50,000, right?
Yeah. It's like you buy 10 get 2 free.
Wow, you're right. Not really, because $1,500 a ticket. If you buy 10, it would be $15,000, and it's $50,000.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought you said it was $15,000 for a table. 50,000 for a table
for the price of a really nice new car. You can sit around a bunch with 11 other people rooting for seditionists and insurrectionists.
Oh my God! So I guess your $1,500 doesn't get you a meal or something. It just gets you into the event.
I think it just gets you into the event.
Oh my God!
Bring your own beef jerky.
But do these people have that kind of money? I mean, yeah. Wow. Okay.
It's almost like you want access to the president if he was there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up.
Why? This is like the snarkiest one. I'm gonna read the general energy. I'm really curious if this event's gonna be a well-attended event.
Oh my God! How could it not be with such bargain pricing?
I know. Okay, I'll throw the general energy. If we don't get a feel for that, that's another 4-carder to throw in the pile.
Oh,
and honestly, does this just stink of the biggest grift you've ever smelled in your life?
What else could it be? Oh my God!
It's a bad look. We want the former president to show up at an event where we are raising money for insurrectionists. Well, that's not going to fly well. But at the same time, he's the one who put him there, so he should show up, right? Fight.
Yeah. Especially if you want $1,500 just to get in the door, and you can't guarantee that he's going to show up. My goodness. Was it Mike Lindell going to show up and Rudy Giuliani there? I mean, that's worth the price of admission alone, I suppose.
So you get the 12-year-old Noah as the keynote speaker there. He could probably at least bring some logic to this craziness.
Yeah.
All right, so let's come on down.
Yeah, let's see what's going on.
Yeah, let's look at the general energy around this one. Entertainment purposes only.
Make yourself big.
I don't understand this world that we're living in these days where, up is down, black is white, and we're holding a fundraiser gala for insurrectionists as hosted by the former president or by a group that inviting the former president. The general energy around this, 10 of Pentacles, money. I guess this could be a 4-carder at this point, and the Lover's card. Raising money for the insurrectionists that supported Donald Trump, to the lies and the illusions that he put on here. Wow, these are some major cards. It's almost like this is almost like a recruitment type maneuver. What's the energy around this is almost like an event to gauge the energy around the next insurrection. Do we have people ready to go and put their money where their mouth is for this? In the past Night of Wands, we've had insurrectionists go out there, supporters that would help Trump. And right now, the current situation is the High Priestess. I don't think this is a very wise idea, but again, if people are willing to put down some serious cashola for something like this, you're going to find your next group of fanatics because you've got a mission for them that's going to be coming up. You're going to be asking them not for their money in the future. You're going to be telling them about the next stolen election. And again, this is the lesson to be learned is how many more people are going to be in servitude of the devil? Oh, geez. Outcome, 4 of Wands. I think actually people are going to show up. Well, this could be, if people show up, they'll be welcome. Maybe nobody shows up. They say, yeah, see you later, not going to prison for you. But the people that do show up will be targeted as Trump's newest
new source of income.
Well, it's that, but his newest, most fanatical warriors type thing.
I wonder if they're going to start before they start the meal to say grace and sing the J6 anthem
or something. Oh God. Okay, so what was that other question I just threw up there?
Oh.
We're going to show up.
Yeah, let's just start with that.
Okay, why don't you throw on that one?
I mean, because for $15,000 or for $1,500 just to attend, and $50,000 to sit down and have a McDonald's Happy Meal.
So looking at your favorite friends.
Yeah, will Trump show up? Okay, so we're going to just do little 4-carders, as we'll be here all day.
Yeah.
Okay, so will Trump show up? You tell me. Okay, so oops, upside down deck. Okay, King of Wands. We're going to get that big message out there. We've got new messaging for these J6 folks, and we need the king there. Cross.
That's not a full card.
Oh, sorry. The clarifier. Yeah, we're not doing the full read. The Knight of Pentacles offering something of value. Clarifiers. The Emperor. Yeah, he's going to be there. The Hermit, and underneath it, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, they're coming up with this new messaging in order to get more money. They need the Emperor there. Trump's looking for a new path. He's trying to search for a path that will get him into the White House because Kamala Harris is breathing down his neck. The whole message that, not even Kamala Harris, but even the court systems are saying, these folks are guilty of insurrection. They tried to overthrow the peaceful the transfer of power, and they're in jail for it. So, yeah, they need Trump there, and I suspect he's going to be there. That's what I'm seeing in these cards. Trump,
yeah, Trump actually, the only thing I would add is that center card with it could be like the mercenary card.
Yeah,
they won't raise any money if he's not there, so he's going to want a cut of the action. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you think? Yeah,
I want a piece of the action here.
He needs it because he's trying to find his path to victory, and he needs money to get there.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm saying he's going to be there. How could he not? He loves these people.
Those are his people. He's got to see who his new foot soldiers are.
Those are his peeps.
His stormtroopers.
Like on Easter, he's got his peeps.
Yeah. Okay. So
orange peeps.
So we think he's going to be there. So I'll look at the energy of what does it look like for his campaign if he shows up.
Okay. Yeah, because I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, and
there could be he could commit to going and then have some health event.
Yeah. What happened? So how does it impact his campaign if he shows up for this January 6th rally?
I can't see. You should make it bigger. Everyone wants to see those cards. Look at those cards. Woo.
Foundation of the ring. There was the outcome. So Gary in his reading says, yeah, he's going to be there. This was the outcome card in my previous reading around the energy around it. I think he's going to be there. How's it look? He's welcoming people in. We got the the Seven of Swords, the victory. Oh, okay, the election's stolen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He's
my God. Yeah, he's totally going to be there.
He's going to be there because he has to be. He has, because what he's going to foment is that the election's going to be stolen. So you've got to come to this fundraising event to you've got still too close.
Wow. Boy, that was really big.
Yeah. You've got to come to this. Sorry, just to go through the cards real quick. 4 of Wands with the 6 of Wands underneath. Yeah, he's going to show up as the leader here, and his message is going to be: they stole that election from you. They're going to steal that election again. You can't allow this to happen. You can't let those diabolical Marxist, Leninist, socialist, communist, fascist Democrats do that to you again.
Yeah, next thing you know, you'll lose your natural gas appliances.
Yeah, or they'll build windmills to kill your favorite pet whales.
Yeah,
he's going to show up there, and it's going to be the hit parade about how unfairly treated the other insurrectionists were, and he's going to pardon them all, so vote me in. And you got to fight for your country sometimes, and they were treated very unfairly. Worst treatment ever. Yeah. Now, do you want to read on it if he doesn't show up on it, or do you want to just go straight to will his message resonate? Or do you want to go right to the money?
I think we just got to go straight to the money.
Okay, go to the money.
Don't need the money.
It's just Donald Trump repeating the same message that he has been saying since 2016, that the only way he can lose is through a stolen election.
Okay, so I'm going to focus on attendance and money. I want you to maybe throw on how much they actually get. Because what's the point? Is this for defense fund for them? Or is this to get Trump? Is this like a Trump re-election campaign rally?
I
don't know.
Okay, come on down.
Okay, well, let's see. Will this be a financially successful endeavor that will generate lots and lots of money?
Well, do you care if it generates a lot of money, or do you care about whether or not it's actually going to make it to the purported victims?
Well,
is it a grift or is it actual?
Yeah, let's just say, is this just? I want to see if it's a grift. Is this just a grift for Trump to get more money?
Now, mind you, he's not the foundation running it.
Yeah.
But we don't know who the foundation, for all we know, is run by Steve Bannon, like the Build the Wall thing. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Well, the foundation really kind of backs that up. We don't know. It's the Seven of Cups, illusions, delusions. Just a bunch of, you see what you want to see. The main clarifier is the burden. Trump's trying to get this campaign to the finish line. He'll do and say whatever he needs to do to try and get this thing to the finish line. Is it a grift? Oh, the 5 of Wands, the Hillbilly Brawl card.
Well, we need more insurrectionists.
Yeah, maybe J.D. Vance's family is going to show up to this too. Queen of Pentacles, offering things of value and nurturing, and the Lover's card. Okay, so is this a grift? I think you're going to believe what you want to believe, whether you believe the J6 people are innocent or not. Of course, they're gonna purport that they are. This is all election stealing and deep state punishing patriots. The burden of proof. They have not been able to carry the burden of proof through the court system. They've been found guilty almost unanimously. I don't know if it's unanimously or not, but I'd say if it's not, it's they got a pretty good success rate at prosecuting them. They were out there fighting on January 6th. They were causing chaos and confusion. But now we've got this event that's going to bring in money, and it's going to bring healing to and nurturing to these J6 people. And I think Trump and this foundation, the Kick It to the Curb Foundation, whatever it's called, is it Stand in the Curb?
Stand in the Gap.
Stand in the Gap Foundation. I think they've got some agreements going on how we're going to help, how this money is going to get divided up. I suspect that Trump is probably going to get a very, very generous appearance fee if he shows up. Did you want to comment on these at all?
No.
Okay.
It's almost like it's not even really answering the question of the money. It's kind of what I think is some of the money will make it to them, but I think a healthy amount will go towards administrative fees.
Yes. Yeah, because certainly Bedminster is going to charge a pretty penny for the privilege of, there's a reason why it's at the Bedminster golf course.
Yeah. And the guest speaker fee will be expensive. And I can imagine that the foundation, I'm sure they have a lot of administrative fees that they need to take care of for themselves beyond, setting these things up, beyond paying off Bedminster and the guest speakers. They've got administration fees too, i.e. our salaries.
Yes.
And then what's left over is probably going to be used for lobbying on the account of those folks, which again pays the folks in this foundation's money to keep them employed for a few months longer.
Indeed.
I honestly think very little money is going to go to the widows and the legal fees of individual insurrectionists. They'll keep a 35,000 foot view of the problem.
This calls for a media study.
Local grassroots campaigns can do some more fundraising for individual insurrectionists, I suppose.
Oh my gosh. Could you pause for just a second?
Yeah, hang on for a second.
His golf course.
All right. We tried doing a little bit of research on this organization. They have a really nice website that tells you almost nothing about who's behind it.
Yeah.
I don't think we have the right software. I went to Google Street View to look at the streets in Dallas. It's some nondescript 2 or 3 story office building. There's no signage out front or anything along those lines. They rent a suite out of this building on the ground floor. Yeah,
and in LinkedIn, they've got the founder as KYMWMS. And it's just like, there's also a nurse practitioner in the Texas area with the name KYMWMS. I've never heard WMS as a last name before. So it's really kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
What's going on here. Clearly, they don't want to advertise who are the people that are really kind of the juggernauts behind this foundation.
Yeah, this foundation doesn't have like a picture of their
board of directors.
Yeah, they have a board of directors or who's leading the charge or pictures of anybody who's there. Yeah, this is a grift. It's just yet another grift. I imagine it's probably a shell company within a shell company within a shell company. Just keep following it around.
Yeah, it's let's just say it's not transparent.
No.
Okay. I bet you if you went to any kind of foundation that helps people, Cash for Cars or something like that, where you're donating to a charity, you'll see the people that are running the show and what their vision is and what their backgrounds are. And this thing is just, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's creepy.
It's par for the course when it comes to raising money for extremist causes on the right. It's all the great.
Trump's or Lindsey Graham was saying that that he doesn't think Trump is going to show up. This was something that was, I guess they did an interview with him on CNN with Jake Tapper 2 days ago, and he was being very evasive about it, but he was basically saying that he doesn't think Trump's going to go to this thing. And Dave and I were just discussing before we went back live. It's just like, how can he not go? It's his golf course. These are his people. He sings their anthem. How can you not go to this?
Yeah, you don't have to spend a lot of time there. Play a round of golf. Go talk with these folks for 15 minutes. Go change your diaper, and 19th hole.
Replace the maxi pad on your ear.
He hasn't worn that in years. He's such a fast healer.
Yeah, maybe he wears it at night. Part of Trump's grift is he's been holding these rallies at Mar-a-Lago and Bedminster because then the location can bill his campaign for the funds, so he can transfer the campaign funds to himself.
Yep.
So it's kind of murky.
Yeah, at the very best.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll leave it. We'll leave it here. I don't think it's going to be a huge. Well, people show up. That'll be his new foot soldiers. If they want to go commit felonies on his behalf, God bless them. That's on them. And bless their hearts, because if they didn't learn the lesson from watching other idiots piss on the electric fence, they'll have their opportunity to do it all themselves and see what it's like.
Absolutely. Yeah, I suspect he's going to be there because he's not going to miss a chance to grift a little more money and support the people he loves.
Yeah. All right. Entertainment purposes only. Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting our channel.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up. Give us a subscribe if you like this nonsense. Leave a comment. I read them all and I respond.
All right. I'll catch you on the next video, everyone. Take care.
Bye, folks.